Welcome back, guys. Today, what I'm going to do is I like to buy these old cars on eBay, and they usually sit up here and get super dusty, like these ones are. But they're somebody's old built ups from back in the day. This is somebody's. I think it's a '60 Thunderbird, and you can see they did the corduroy interior. And I just think it's kind of part of model car history, you know. This was probably done in the early 60s sometime by some kid or some 15-year-old or something. So what I like to do is I take these and I'll take it all apart and I'll strip down the body and I'll usually, just repaint it. But I'll leave the interior. I'll just try to clean up the interior on it. And that way it kind of saves that 60s feel of that, of an early build. I mean, once you take that out of there, it's gone forever, and then it's like every other model built. So I try to save their, what they were doing. Today, I'm going to work on a couple of them. This is a 64 Riviera that I bought, and it's also got the corduroy interior. And I stripped the paint off of it. I changed the wheels and tires, but I'm going to preserve the interior because it was done back in the early 60s. And, it's part of a time capsule for model cars. So I've stripped the body and I'm going to just paint it. And like I said, change the wheels on it. This is what was on there. Were the stock wheels that came out of the kit. They're fine, but I just think it looked kind of cooler with nicer wheels on it. Same thing with this 66 Riviera. I stripped down the paint that was on it. The interior was never touched except for that black panel in the back that they painted. So I'll leave it, but I'll repaint the body and probably change out the wheels and tires, or I'll just leave those wheels and tires on it. It'll be fine. Being that it's a 64, I won't shave the door handles. I won't shave this chrome molding off of it. I'll leave it pretty much, that year, just because they don't make that anymore. This 66, being that it's a screw bottom, I will save the door handles, save the emblems on it. And these aren't for like show or anything. They're just gonna be painted, cleaned up, and and just displayed like that. Little model car history. So let me move along, and I'm gonna paint these things up, and then I'll be back. All right, see you in a sec. All right, guys. So here it is, all cleaned up and painted metal flake candy apple red. Now, when I got this car, it was candy apple red, but it was a spray can, and you could tell it had a gold base because the red was all faded out, and it was a almost 55, 60-year-old paint job on this model car. But now today, it's got this really bitchin' metal flake candy apple red, just like the original owner or builder. I'm sure this is what he envisioned in his teenage mind, or 10, 11-year-old boy. This is what he saw. I left the red chassis that he had painted way back in the 60s and the corduroy interior. I cleaned it all up. I took the car apart and I used a toothbrush and I cleaned up all that interior just to preserve, the history of this model car. So now, he started this thing back in the mid-60s, and here I finished it in 2023. It's not only my build, it's mine and his. So, yep, This is something I like to do. I like to take these old cars and kind of keep in mind what the original builder was trying to do and just help him finish it off. So now we got this nice, really cool 64 Buick Riviera metal plate, candy apple red. Same thing with the 66 Buick Riviera. You know, somebody started it way back in the, mid 60s. I left his wheels and tires that came in the kit. The piece in the back that was painted black, it's still black, that he put on there way back when. And, it's not my car, it's our car. So, yeah, I think this is what he might have envisioned in his head. And I'm just seeing it through. But anyways, since it is a vintage kit, I saved all the emblems. I saved the door handles. I saved the front end only because they don't do a screw bottom 66 Buick Riviera anymore. So as a part of model car history, I thought it was my duty to save these glue bombs. Down here in the, I mean, you can barely see it, but it says Riviera right in there. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys. And if you like this kind of stuff, give me a sub, give me a like, leave me a comment, and definitely share it with your friends. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.